What's going on, guys? It's Friday, April the 27th. We have made it through the week. Today is Friday, and Fridays are awesome. Keep that in mind. Every Friday is awesome. So I hope that you've had a great week. I want to talk to you today about something that I really and want to emphasize with you. Something that you can get better at in your personal life, in every phase of your life, as a worker, as a someone's daughter or son, as a colleague. And that is the one thing so important is your attitude. We have a choice every day when we wake up and our feet hit the floor. We have a choice whether we're going to have a good attitude or we're going to have a bad attitude. Now, one thing's for sure, you can't have a good day with a bad attitude, and you can't have a bad day with a good attitude. And it's funny because, man, I've worked with people that every time you see them, you ask them, hey, how you doing? And you don't really care how they're doing. You're just, kind of checking in. And every time they give you some honest response that kind of is TMI, too much information. Oh, man, I had diarrhea this morning. It was awful. Really? No, but some people, that's just how they're wired. Misery loves company, and a lot of times, man, people that you deal with, they're so negative, they're never happy. They're not happy 24 hours a day, so that means they're not going to be happy at work or school. But I challenge you to have a good attitude. That's a choice you make every day. And with a good attitude, your attitude determines your altitude. And I promise you, if you have a good attitude, you're going to have a much better chance of making it through the day and that day being one of the best days of that week. So always try to have a good attitude. I want to read something to you now. One of my favorite quotes that I always share with the kids in my class. It's called The Impact of Attitude by Chuck Swindoll. Here it goes. The longer I live, the more I realize the impact of attitude on life. Attitude to me is more important than the facts. It's more important than success, than what other people think or say or do. It's more important than appearance, giftedness, or skill. It will make or break a company, a church, a home. The remarkable thing is we have a choice every day regarding the attitude we will embrace. We cannot change our past. We cannot change the fact that people will act in a certain way. We cannot change the inevitable. The only thing we can do is play on the one string we have, and that is our attitude. I am convinced that life is 10% what happens to me and 90% of how I react to it. And so it is with you. We are in charge of our attitudes. That's about as good as it gets. You have a choice every day. So let me ask you, let's ask a few questions. Are you mostly positive? Is the glass half full? Or are you mostly negative? The glass is always half empty. Are you thankful and appreciative? Or are you disappointed and complaining? Are you affirming and accepting? Or are you critical and find faults with others? Are you a faithful friend? Or unreliable friend? Are you kind? Are you selfish? Are you a giver or a taker? Are you responsible or are you needy? That, my friends, is what life is all about. The choices you make and having a good attitude. Hope that you have a great weekend. If you have to think about it, it's wrong, especially on the weekend. And I look forward to seeing you today. Go Wildcats. The best is yet to come.